Hello students, now we are going to discuss about trigonometry. The word trigonometry, it defines that it contains three things. Tri stands for triangles. Gno means geometry and metry it means measurement of triangles. As I used to use in my school days, I used to find trigonometry is very much difficult. But when I just went through it and learned new concepts day by day, I found that trigonometry is very interesting. And if you are very familiar with all the topics, then you get to know that it is so easy and you can easily grab all the concepts that you can't even forget any of the topics ever again. So let's discuss about trigonometry in detail. So considering this trigonometry, let's understand its definition first. Now trigonometry. What is trigonometry exactly? Trigonometry is defined as a branch of mathematics that deals with calculations related to sides and angles of the triangles. Most of you have heard about architects, don't you? We use architects to design our homes, business areas, and other localities where we find very good architecture, isn't it? But what is that? Are they just planning the place over there, or they're just calculating each and every side of it? They know how to find a different side for a different area. If they're designing the business um, localities, then they design it differently. If they're designing a home or a apartment, they design it separately. So they have their calculations, they have their measurements ready. Don't you think so? So when we are designing any of these architectures, we need to understand that when we are going to do such things, we need proper measurements at what angle, at what side, or what position we are going to place everything so that we can also do that perfectly. Now, trigonometry is same kind. It is dealing with sides and angles and we will find it so easy later on. Let's discuss in detail. Now, consider this triangle. Here, the lower side is called the adjacent side. Why? Because theta, where angle we are just putting into it, that angle is touching the side. So that is called your adjacent side and side opposite to your angle, which we are considering, that is called your opposite side. And the third side is called a hypotenuse. So, according to our adjacent, opposite, and hypotenuse, we will be measuring all the angles because this is basically depending upon your uh, angles only. So, just be careful when you are finding which angle and which side is your adjacent side and which is your opposite side. Adjacent will be adjacent to your angle, that is theta.
Now students, understand the angle theta. This theta, this is your angle that we are going to consider. So this angle is adjacent to this line BC. So that is your adjacent side and this angle is opposite to this side AB. So that is your opposite side and this is called your hypotenuse. So whenever we find out the sine theta or cosine theta or tangent theta, we are basically considering adjacent side, opposite side and the hypotenuse. All the three things vary from these three things only, not more than that. Is that clear to every you? Now, when we are going to find the sine theta, sine is always the opposite side. Sine theta is opposite side by your hypotenuse. Similarly, cosine theta is your adjacent side by your hypotenuse. and tangent theta will be your um, opposite side by your adjacent side. That will be your tangent theta. And depending upon the angle and the other things, we are going to solve each and every question in this trigonometry and measure every angle over there. Thank you so much. Now, have you all understood what is sine theta, cosine theta, and the tangent theta? Now we are going to follow you in the next video and explain it in detail. Thank you so much.